everyone, in this video we will learn the change of order of integration. The concept is if we are taking a double integration first with respect to y then with respect to x, now we need to change this order of integration, means first with respect to x then with respect to y, and accordingly we need to find the limits of these x and y. If the limits are constant, we can directly swap these integral, means whatever the limits for y, in this case suppose y is equal to c and y is equal to d, that will act as a outer limit, and the outer limit becomes the directly as an inner limit, and that is only for the constant limit. But if it is a function of x, means when we are taking an integration first with respect to y and the limits are in form of x variable, then we need to think how to write the limit for x in terms of y and y as a constant. Let's start with the first example. Change the order of an integration and evaluate this. In this case, we have e raised to power x square function. First, we need to take the integration with respect to x. Limits are in terms of y and constant. And after that, we need to take integration with respect to y. Now you can observe, if you want to take the integration with respect to x, that cannot be directly possible in this case, because this is not directly solvable with the help of x. Therefore, we can say that if we swap this integration order, then we can find the value of this integration over the defined region. In such cases, the first step is always identifies the region first. Right now, x lies between 2y to 2 and y lies between 0 to 1. The region is defined with the help of this inequality. So first we need to sketch this region. How to sketch this one? First step is always break this one into two parts. In this case, 2y is always less than equal to x and x is less than equal to 2. Now, in order to deal with the inequality, first we deal with equality form. This is 2y is equal to x and this x is equal to 2. Now, what type of this curve is? It is a straight line. Now, how to sketch the straight line? We generally take a point. When x is equal to 0, the value of y is 0. And when y is equal to 1, the value of x is 2. So it means it is a straight line that passes through these 2 points. So here we have this line 2y is equal to x. Now we need to check what is x is equal to 2 line. X is equal to 2 means this point, and x is equal to 2 is a line parallel to the y-axis. This is x is equal to 2 line. According to this inequality, whether the region is towards the right side or left side, means below this one or above this one. For that we will always take a point to make it clear. Take x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 0, this point. Substitute here, that is 2 times of 0 is less than equal to 2. Is this is valid? Yes, because 0 is always less than equal to 2. It means this point is a part of this region. It means we need to work towards the right side of this line, or we can say that bottom of this line. Now what about this? X is less than equal to 2 means the value of x is less than equal to 2 towards this side. Now deal with the y. Y starts from 0 till 1. So here we have taken the 1 point, that is 0, 1. So it means y lies between this region. According to this one, we get the bounded this region. After sketching the region, we need to find the limits for first with respect to y, then with respect to x, and we need to integrate the same function e raised to power x square. In this case, when you want to take the limit for y, it means we need to take a line parallel to the y-axis. So I'm taking a line over here passing through this region parallel to the y-axis in the increasing order. Either you can take it from here or from here or from here. So right now, these imaginary line entering through this curve. According to this curve, what is the value of y? This is y is equal to 0 line. So lower limit is y is equal to 0. Upper limit. How to define the upper limit? For that we need to observe if we have taken an imaginary line from where it exits the region. So it is exit the region from this line, and on this line what is the value of y? Y is equal to x by 2, and hence it is the upper limit. Next we need to take the limit for x. For that we need to identify the minimum value of x and maximum value of x as per the region. For that we need to take the shadow on the x-axis. How to take the shadow? So suppose you are standing over here and we are putting a light on this region. The shadow of this region is from this point to this point. This point is origin. In this case the value of x is 0. This point is x is equal to 2. Hence the upper limit is 2. Now we can evaluate this. How to solve this? Take the integration first with respect to y. As this is a function of x, it means it is a constant, and constant integration with respect to y is y. So this implies the integration is here x is equal to 0 to 2 as it is. Integration with respect to y is y e raised to power x square as it is because it acts as a constant. Lower limit of y is 0. Upper limit is x by 2 dx. This is equal to integration from 0 to 2. E raised to power x square as it is. These are the limits for y. Put upper limit minus then lower limit. Upper limit is x by 2 minus lower limit 0. Now integrate this one with respect to x. So basically this is simply x by 2. How to integrate this one? We know that e raised to power x square is not directly solvable. We will try to remove this x square. For that, take the substitution. Let x square is equal to t. So this implies 2x dx is equal to dt, and x dx is already available in this case. With this, we also need to change the limit of t if you want to take the integration with respect to t. When x is equal to 0, what is the value of t? T is also 0 here. When x is equal to 2, the value of t is 4 because 2 square is 4. This implies this integration is get converted as t from 0 to 4 e raised to power t 1 by 2 as it is. X dx is replaced by dt by 2. This is equal to 1 by 4 integration from 0 to 4 of t e raised to power t dt. Integration of e raised to power t is e raised to power t. Lower limit is t is equal to 0. Upper limit is 4. This 1 by 4 is as it is. This is equal to 1 by 4 upper limit e raised to power 4 minus lower limit e raised to power 0. This is equal to 1 by 4 e raised to power 4 minus 1. And hence this is the answer of this integration. Next question is change the order of this integration and then evaluate this. Right now we have no problem in order to evaluate first with respect to x then with respect to y, but as per the requirement first we need to change the order of this integration and then we need to evaluate that. So in this case, first we need to identify the inner side integration, that are the limits for x. As x lies between y by 2 to root of 4ay in this case, and y lies between 0 to 16a. Again we split this into two parts. Here y by 2 is less than or equal to x and x is less than or equal to root of 4ay. In order to sketch these curves, first we need to take the equality form. From here we can have y is equal to 2 times of x, more simplified from here x square is equal to 4ay. So the base curves in these two cases are this. Take y is equal to 2x9. When x is 0, the value of y is 0. When x is equal to 1, in that case y is equal to 2. So we need to take a line passing through these 2 points. Then we need to sketch the next curve, that is x square is equal to 4ay. As you can observe, this is a parabola. We need to observe parabola on which side. Here we can check it. Put any value of x, may be negative, may be positive. In that case, the value of y is always positive as a is greater than 0. So it means it is a parabola open towards the positive of y-axis. So here we have taken the parabola x square is equal to 4ay and this line is y is equal to 2x. Next step is sketch this inequality as y by 2 is less than or equal to x. Now whether this is towards the right side or a left side region, let's check it. I will take a point on the x-axis as a 1, 0. If you put 0 here as y and x as a 1, we have 0 by 2 is less than or equal to 1. This is equal to 0 is less than or equal to 1. So yes, this is correct one. It means this point is a part of that region. We have taken this point. It means it is a part of a region. So it means this is on the right side of the slide. Now what about the parabola? Parabola says that x is less than or equal to root of 4ay. Take same point 1, 0. When you put x is equal to 1, in this case, 1 is less than or equal to under root 4a into 0. This implies 1 is less than or equal to 0. Whether this is valid? No. It means this 1, 0 is not the part of this inequality. So we cannot take outer region of this parabola. So it means we need to take the inside of this parabola. So according to this, we need to work on this direction. It say that towards the right side, it say that the inside. So common region in this case is this one, that is the bounded region by the line and parabola. Now what is the rule of this inequality in this case? It say that y lies between 0 to 16a. In this case we don't know where 16a lies. For that, first find the intersecting points. You will get the answer of the 16a. Now, what is the intersecting point of these two lines? One is y is equal to 2x. Second is x square is equal to 4ay. Now, substitute the value of y here. We have x square is equal to 4a times of 2x. This implies x square is equal to 8a into x. This implies x square minus 8ax is equal to 0. Do not directly cancel it out because in this case you will get a two different values of x as it is a quantity. This implies x times of x minus 8a is equal to 0. From here we are getting a two values of x, that is x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 8a. Now when x is equal to 0, what is the value of y in that case? Put anywhere in this case. X is equal to 0, y is 0. When this is 0, again you will get a y as a 0. Second point is when x is equal to 8a, y is 16a. Even in this case, when you put x is equal to 8a, this is a 64a square by 4a is equal to y. Again, you will get a 16a. It means these two lines intersect at the 2 point. One is 0, 0. Second is 8a, 16a. This point is 0, 0. And this point is 8a, 16a. Now you can relate this inequality. The minimum value of y is 0 and the maximum value is still this one, that is a 16a. Now we are in a position to write the change of order of integration. How to change the order of integration in this case? First with respect to y, then with respect to x. This xy function as it is. How to take the limits for the y? We will take a line parallel to the y-axis passing through this region in an increasing order. In this case, this line enters this region through this curve. This curve is basically x square is equal to 4ay. And what is the value of y in this case? As we need the limits of y, means we need to find the value of y from here. From here, y is equal to x square by 4a. Now upper limit for the y. We need to check this line exit this region from where? That is exiting from this line. This is basically y is equal to 2x line. Hence that is the upper limit in the case of y. For the limit of x, we need to take a shadow on the x-axis of this region. How to take this shadow? So suppose you are standing here, put a light on this region, you will get a shadow from point 0 to this one. Now at this point, what is the value of x? That is 8a. Means this will cut at the 8a. Minimum value is 0, maximum is 8a. And that are the limits for the x variable, that is 2, 8a. Now solve this integration. How to solve this one? First take the integration with respect to y. That is a y square by 2. X is as it is because it is treated as a constant. And limit in this case is y is equal to x square by 4a. And y as a upper limit as x is equal to 2y. Integration from 0 to 8a with respect to dx as it is. This is equal to, here I have taken x by 2 outside because it is treated as a constant and we need to put the limit for the y. When you put y is equal to 2x, it is a 4x square because we need to take the square of this one. Then take the square of this one minus, that is x raised to power 4, 16a square. This is equal to 0 to 8a, that is 2 times of x cube minus x raised to power 5 by 32a square dx. What is the integration of this with respect to x? That is 2 times of x raised to power 4 by 4 minus x raised to power 6 by 32a square into 6. Lower limit is 0, upper limit is 8a. This is equal to 2 by 4 is 1 by 2. 8a raised to power 4 minus 8a raised to power 6 by 32 times of a square into 6. That is the value of upper limit, minus when you put x is equal to 0 as a lower limit in these two values, you will get 0. Simplify this, you will get a 2048 by 3 a raised to power 4, and that is the final answer in this case.